Hello there lovely people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Just completed a video of 15 fragrances which are good clone of some expensive designish perfumes. Please check that out. I will upload these side by side. And I wanted to do this morning thoughts episode. This is one of my favorite things to do in my channel. These are not to get views, but share my thoughts, things I think about as a human being, and we're not going to be here forever. So some of the words, if it can change a little bit of your life, or I don't want to say life-changing experience, but if my intentions are good. The thing is, I want to say something positive because you're not perfect. Human beings always full of fault, but sometimes what we feel are the most precious things in our world, I would say. Things that you do not feel or believe in, but you do or say anyway, those are fake. Those are worth nothing, okay? But sometimes I feel these things, okay? And I want to share with you so you can be careful and you can actually be a little bit aware of this kind of I would say threats or possible how to say mishaps, okay? So from my experience I'll share. So I would like to do this video about people, type of people you want to avoid. Nothing to do with fragrance talk. If you are not here for these non-fragrance related talk, you can skip the video, I don't mind, but I'll try to keep the video a bit shorter today so you watch. So a few kind of people, in my humble opinion, you should avoid, okay, in your life. First of all, people who seem to be too nice in the beginning when they meet you and they want to be your friend or get close to you very, very quickly. Be very mindful. Sometimes I will explain to you, but some of these may not sound very reasonable to you or rational, but from my experience, these are what happened with me. So I'm sharing. So people who seem too nice at first, they smile a lot. They want to always like butter you up and then say, oh man, you are boss, you are this and that. Be very careful because these people on most part are not really big fan of yours. They just want to use your platform or use you for their benefit, or they want something out of you. In future, you will see most of these people do not stay nice for very long. They seem to take you for granted. Okay, they misbehave with you. They speak behind your back, and they also break your trust. You'll hear things like these people actually talking behind your back. And once, like you have done favor for them and everything, you'll, some people say you should do favors without any expectations. That's for me, for people who are needy or in need, okay, unfortunate, less fortunate. But when it comes to people who are just using you for business purpose, I would say if you do something for someone, do not do it for free, okay? I'm just saying very rude fact here. Like this may sound very not nice, but I'll tell you, this is for your own good. If you do things out of charity, that's good. You're doing it for the people who need it. But certain people, they actually want to expand their business per se, or they want to take advantage of your community. I'm just talking from my experience. These people later will harm you a lot if you do it for free, okay? So be very, very mindful who come to you with smile. Sometimes your enemies come to you as a friend with big smile. Moment you turn, they stab at your back, okay? So be very careful. Second kind of people, I would say, do not be careful from, or do not socialize with or trust much with your personal facts are people who lie, okay? And if you keep your eyes and ears open, and if you're just a little bit skeptical all the time, if you do not become very naive, then you see a lot of people are lying to you for no reason, even just for harmless reasons, okay? People never have good intention when they lie to you. If they like you, if they trust you, if they think you're their true friend, they'll always be like 100%. You'll see the similarity between their word and their work, okay? If they say I'll be there at 7 p.m., they will be there. If they say, man, can I borrow $500 and I'll pay you like 3 days, they'll pay you. If they say, man, I don't have the cash right now, can you send the product, and you trust and you send, they say they're gonna pay by say 3 p.m. and they don't, and then later you have to chase them. I have faced this in real life, okay? I'm telling you, it's not poverty, it's just people's behavior like that. They're very manipulative. So there are some guys who seem like come from good family, drive nice car, got money, wear nice dresses, they seem to be very popular, they write a lot of nice things on Facebook, social platform, but when it comes down to payment, you have to chase them. And once, if you get tired, they'll say, man, why are you being so cheap chasing me? Like, why don't you just back off? I'll pay in my, like, what do you call, like, convenient time. These are kind of like low lives I really, really feel you should stay away from. Never let people take advantage of your good nature. Be very mindful. So start saying no. At first you may seem, oh, it's going to be a bit embarrassing. How come, let's say an uninvited guest comes up and ruins your party. Just tell them to leave, okay? Just say that you're not welcome here. Yeah, you may lose their friendship or something, but people must understand your respect, understand your boundaries, and let's say do not be like behaving in such a way that people like are not comfortable with. So if you're not comfortable with someone, like someone always make fun of you, poke you, or lie to you, this kind of mean things, avoid them. This kind of people do not like tolerate. Next kind of people I would say are people who are not nice people, basically. Sometimes, again, I was saying this a while back, like some people are not nice. That maybe they are nice to you, but when it comes to other people, they always are not nice. They make some insulting comments on their friends, women in general, and then they are like very ugly inside. The inside is very ugly, and they say the nastiest things possible. They do like torture animals, like what I mean, like not nice people. These are people with very dark, like disturbing inner setup, okay? And these people, they always like, in the community, we always see these kind of corrupted, bad mouth people, right? Like in front, we have to deal with them. Let's say it's a police, is corrupt, or maybe it's like an officer who's corrupt. There are good people out there, but you always meet, like say by accident, these people, And the thing is, if they are in your list and you see like they are kind of like corrupt, perhaps move away from them, like for your best interest. Trust me, you'll save yourself a lot of trouble. You may feel like he's not doing anything to me. One day he will. If you don't know, maybe he's doing it already behind your back, okay? And the last kind of people, like today I want to talk about, are people who are your friends who broke your trust. Friends, special one, because usually like we don't want to trust everybody, right? Because with your personal life, family, your work, what you do, and you don't want to share your secret or personal things with people, random people, right? Because you don't know where these people are going to go and talk about you, bad mouth. But there are certain kind of people who have been your friends for a number of years, but they have always been jealous of you. They have always been jealous of your success or your well-being. Maybe if you have a nice car, they always poke you, like say, hey, you show off, you this. So some of your friends are like that. Sometimes they make fun, like, it's okay. But once you can tell a person who has been your friend and they don't respect you and they keep breaking their words, one thing, and they always don't show you the priority that you show to them. Okay, very important. If you are an option in their books while you put them as your priority and they just break your trust, and the moment you say that they just don't value you, immediately leave these people for your own happiness, because time is precious. Physical well-being is important, but mental well-being is also important. If let's say you don't have that many friends, don't be sad. Nowadays in the world, everybody is so selfish. I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people are very selfish. You'll hardly see any person talk about or talk to you for hours without any expectation of getting anything, okay? They just come to you because they like you, okay? I like this kind of people who genuinely like me, like talking to me, and I like them back. And it's for no trade. Like this is nothing to be exchanged, okay? There's no money I'm supposed to get from him, but just sitting with him. Maybe I am gladly paying for his meal or coffee just to enjoy his company, and he's doing the same for me at times. So there are some people who will do that courtesy. Like if they invite you, they will pay. They'll never let you pay. I notice sometimes people are like this. They like talk a lot, big, come here, this, then, and they just always leave the table without paying, and we end up paying for them. Not a nice gesture, not nice people, okay? These are your friends taking advantage of you, and you have to be very bold, and you have to understand like how they are using you. If you have a car, there's like free rides in your university life, they never chip in. And the most important thing, those are even fine, but a friend doesn't respect you, who know you for years, you know them for years, or they like, one last thing I just say before I go, apart from friends, let's see your loved ones. You trust them, right? Once you fall in love, you can never say or predict the future, if it turns out good or bad. Sometimes you have a bitter experience. It can end up in a breakup, very normal, or a divorce. But imagine if you don't respect your exes, like or your sweetheart or exes good memories, and you just like say all these bad things, or you just expose them, or I know people, they're very low lives, like in a way they have some personal moments of photos or videos perhaps. These are meant for you, okay? These are meant for your good times. Do not put down people as a revenge, or something bad. If they were good to you, you had good times, appreciate it, respect it, and then move on. You can always move on and have a better life or another chapter, rather than sticking to your that bitter or painful past, and you just keep like grudging about it while they moved on, right? So I think people, I wrote a status yesterday, like only people who can hurt you are the people who you let them in your heart. Okay, you opened up to them, you showed them your soft corners, and you showed them your trust, and they broke it. There are a lot of things in detail I want to talk about, but in short, these are things I feel if people did not respect that you showed them, or the kind of love you showed them, and you see they just take you for granted, please, for God's sake, leave these people. They are gonna be really changing your life. Nowadays, I really feel some of the times people tell me, do not stick to materialistic world, stick to Sufism, stick to spiritual. You have to have balance between the two. You cannot stick to something extremely. I do not like extreme nature of anything, like extremely religious or extremely non-religious. Stick to a nice side, appreciate or respect everybody. That's how everybody can coexist. But the main important thing is, like, the people who destroy inner peace, you actually will become a changed man. Sometimes, the surroundings do affect you. You are not perfect, right? So do take care of yourself, okay? Stay away from toxic people, because these are the most scary things in this world right now. The trees don't hurt you. The animals don't hurt you. Nothing else hurts you except human beings, okay? And there are very few people who are very precious. They always watch out, always think, who are the people who are there for you in your bad times, when you are broke, when you are going through a breakup or tragedy, or going through bad times in your life, like mentally down. Who are the people who come to you, talk to you, are you okay? These are the people who are the most important support angel from Lord, okay? Sometimes we are very not nice people. We do not appreciate them. When it comes to your family, also see what they do for you. So think of these things, and when you are making a mistake, sometimes stop. At times we just don't remember that we're also going to die someday, and our life is going to come to an end. We want to finish it on a nice note. We can hurt people, we can cheat them, we can rob them of their money or property, but in the end it will not do any good. This is what I feel, karma, okay? So a lot of deep thoughts go in my head when I walk, but I just want to share with you. Thank you so much for your kindness, and if you listen to me and you appreciate my word, I want to be a good human being. Sometimes I feel like that, we do have our bad side, sometimes anger, a lot of negative side, but at the same time we have to try to balance things out in this world. Show kindness to poor people who need you. By helping others, sometimes you feel your pain reduces, okay? So let's say you want to do something good for someone, don't hold any expectations. If you want to help a needy or want to pay for someone's meal, do it. It will make you happy, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Always love you for your support, and I perhaps will do some more videos tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.